Hi, hello, and howdy. Welcome to episode 52 of the Shaynanigans podcast, and boy oh boy, let me show you this. So this is the normal lighting, right? It's kind of meh. Well, boom. Right? Better? Almost looks like a real person, dude. What? This will actually be the last episode before we get a green screen, so I'm going to wear my green shirt, just because this is the last time I'll ever be able to do that. And, yeah, let's do this intro, huh? With the sense of fucking timeless classic, dude. So, we got a few things to go over today. We got some things to kind of debate. We got we got a video to watch, dude. Oh my god, and we got a hell of a story for you. So, to get into it, and this is something I've been excited to see since it happened, and I think most of you have probably seen it by now. But the Twisted Tea video, right? So, basically, I saw this video, but it didn't have audio, and all the comments I saw were saying that the audio makes it 10 times better. So I thought it would be fun to go ahead and just watch it for the first time with audio, basically. I know there's a fucking machine gun Winston Churchill back there, or whatever the fuck he looks like. Looks like Marshall Mathers, but like instead of rap, he's real good at meth, basically. And then you got homie right here with the T pulled up. Oh my god! So let's watch this audio. I know, like I said, I've seen the video. I haven't heard the audio. I know there's an altercation, and from what I've been told, a lot of the sounds in this video are super necessary to understanding the video itself. So let's get into it.
I'm gonna walk right to my house for you, bro. Oh God, I'm not trying to disrespect you, bro. I'm not. I'm gonna say nigga all day, every day. Are you kidding me? Where you from, nigga? Where you from? Where you from? Where the fuck you from? Yeah, nigga. You from here? Get the fuck out of here. You a clown, nigga. Oh God, you a clown, nigga. You from here? You a clown. What, you gonna smack me with that?
He said, "Are you gonna smack me with that?" He knew.
Smack me.
Oh, he's fucking. Oh, dude.
Ooh. Yeah, you got yours, buddy.
And someone's grandma narrating in the background. Yeah, he gets taken down.
I don't give a fuck. Call me another nigga. Call me another fucking nigga.
Okay.
He's like, okay.
Okay. Good.
And that guy's just going about his business. He's like, I'm just trying to get my water, bro. He's choking him out. Pushes him over.
I asked you not to call me a nigga.
Yeah,
I
well,
don't blame you, dude.
that's what's gonna happen. I love that someone's grandma is in the background going, "That's what you get, buddy. Oh, well, he called him the N-word 3 times, so that's 3 times that's the line for getting hit in the fucking face." But the only thing that I don't like about this video is he said, okay, so he's feeling himself. He's like, "You gonna smack me with that?" He's like giving him the face, letting him see that he can hit him. But he fucking fumbles it. Bro, he gets cocky. He's like, "I'm about to fuck this dude up." And he goes for the flip. He goes for the flip and drops it. Bro, what? He goes for the flip and fucking drops it. He was almost the fucking coolest guy on the internet ever. If he would have fucking flipped that bitch, caught it, and then just fucking mollywopped his ass, that's a cool move. But he fucking drops it, dude. What? It's like, you see those compilation videos of like people celebrating too early on touchdowns, and they start like running with their legs out real far and they hold the ball behind them, and there's somebody in the back that's just like, boop. Nope. It's kind of like that. He was feeling himself. He's like, "This guy just called me the soft A 3 times. I'm about to fuck his ass up." And I think this video is a good example of who's allowed to say the N-word. because as of right now, it's definitely not white dudes. As as we've learned from this video, 100% not that guy, dude. 100% not fucking Machine Gun Winston Churchill or whatever the fuck I called him. I just can't believe he dropped it on the flip, dude. He was almost so fucking cool, and he dropped it on the flip. Oh my god. Damn. But that noise, okay, I get all the memes now of like the sound it makes, because that was a good fuck. Let's hear the fucking the impact one more time. I need it.
Yeah, you got yours, buddy.
Oh, that's too late.
Smack me, nigga. Come on, yeah. Drop it.
Bro, it sounded like he hit him with a package of tinsel, you know, like it's a real festive holiday fucking thing. Honestly, those are kind of the worst fucking people. That particular breed of white guy is kind of the fucking worst, dude, right? But so back to this discussion. White dudes definitely shouldn't be saying the soft A. Any of them, really. You probably just shouldn't, and it's not your climate, bro. It's not the time. Your forefathers had their time. We probably shouldn't, you know. Fucking I wouldn't. So, but it brings an interesting point here, because you hear a lot of like Hispanic dudes say it, and they definitely aren't that. So it's like, I guess they get a pass. I don't know. I guess that's just cool, and I mean, I guess it makes sense, you know. But one thing that trips me out is, you ever hear like Asian dudes say it, and you're like, I don't know if like, dude, as I think when I see an Asian person, I'm like, I think you're closer to me than you are to him. You know what I mean? Like, is that fucked up? But like, sometimes they do it, and it's just like, all right, bro, that's okay, you know. I mean, hey, it's not a fucking Asian dude getting busted up in this fucking Valero or whatever this is, but he messed it up on the flip. That hurts my feelings for him. He was almost the coolest guy, but you know, Asian people definitely, like, I don't know. I don't think it's up their alley. I don't think that's in there. That should be in their repertoire, because like, other than the very start of this pandemic, when you know, a lot of fucking Asian, Japanese people or whatever were under fire for fucking, you know, assholes would be like saying whatever, China virus and all that shit. But lately, they've been kind of fucking killing it, right? They've been kind of killing it lately. Fucking no one looks better in a mask than an Asian person. You just don't. Anyone of Asian descent like that, or Japanese, I'm fucking dumb. I don't know what's classified as what, but you know what I mean. No one looks better in a mask than Asian people. I put on a mask, I look like fucking Mankind from WWF, dude. It is appalling, and I do not like it. But Asian people put on a mask, and they look like sexy ninjas. Like, what the fuck happened? The lady that cuts my hair is this really, really sweet old Asian lady, and she puts on her mask, and I'm like, okay, bro, damn. Like, I don't know. It's, but I think the main takeaway here is definitely not white dudes, and definitely not white dudes that look like that. You know what I mean? Because, like, fuck, man, that's just old MGWC just wasn't his day. That legitimately hurts my feelings that he dropped that fucking T. Like, that was he was one moment away from being the champion of 2020. He's already gone viral. He's already just fucking killing it, and he got to beat the fuck out of that guy. And just that sound was so good. And the grandma in the background, like, well, you're gonna fucking get fucked up, buddy. You know? But, hey, man. You win some, you lose some, and that guy lost multiple times today. You know, Mr. Twisty T here, he definitely, he won, but he took a lowercase L when he dropped that shit. That would have been real cool, though, if he hit him with the flip, and man, that would have been so cool. But, basically, of all drinks, it's a Twisted Tea. If he got hit with a Four Loko, I would understand. Okay, if he got hit with the MD 2020, that man would be dead. But I would understand. it's definitely you wouldn't see him getting hit with like a Truly or a White Claw. There's no way that that's what's gonna happen. Like no one goes out and buys a White Claw tall boy and it's just like I'm gonna fuck somebody up with this. But I guess Twisted Tea, it makes sense. Someone's like, I got this fucking Arnold Palmy, bro. I'm about to fuck somebody up. Then I'm gonna golf tomorrow. You know, like fuck. But that's fucking insane, man. Fucking insane. So next. And I guess we're doing like a race related fucking episode here apparently, but there was a tweet and I replied to it and I honestly thought I was gonna get a bunch of like angry people fucking calling me names and stuff, but I didn't. And I didn't really get to have the discussion that I was wanting to have about it, but I think people understand the point I was trying to make. Now, the tweet's from K Cray. If you are in the Pokemon community, you definitely know her. She's in WB and whatnot. And before we get into this, I have to say, I'm a fan, dude. It's not like I don't dislike her. You know, I remember seeing her her battle intros for versus Wolfie Glick, and that was some of the funniest fucking Pokemon content that I've ever seen. Like, so much time and effort went into that. I had to respect her. I had to respect it. It was fucking funny. But I see this tweet, and I don't agree with it at all. She said, you have an edgy sense of humor. If you're racist and boring, just say that. So that is kind of a shitty generalization. And okay, listen, the whole thing with comedy is you paint with a broad brush. You kind of fucking, because when you do comedy, you want to be funny and you want to be relatable, right? That's what it is. So you paint with a broad brush, you kind of generalize a little bit so that those lines kind of overlap and you're able to fit more people so more people are inside the joke, you know, the little joke bubble, and there's less people outside going, what the fuck is he talking about? But when you say edgy humor is the same thing as being racist, what the fuck is that? That's not even a thing. That's basically saying anything you've ever said that's edgy is racist. And listen, dude, I know I say a lot of things on here. I just fucking made a weird comment about Asians that I'm probably going to get some flack for, but I don't agree with that at all. And I'm probably not the best fucking example, you know. I got fucking privilege handed to me like fucking Harry Potter's fortune in that chamber in Gringotts, you know what I mean? But like that doesn't make sense to me. You can't just say it's one or the other. Nothing in life is one or the other. Nothing's black and white. There's always fucking, you know, shades of gray in between. And I'm sounding real fucking dumb right now because like I'm just like saying expressions, but it doesn't work like that. You can definitely be edgy without being racist. And from what I understand, I kind of read the replies and stuff, and I think there was a specific scenario where somebody said some shit and that was like that was racist, and they were like, "Oh, it's not racist. I'm just edgy." And that's, you know, like I say in the tweet, man. There's this not an excuse to be a fucking piece of shit, but like that doesn't. I don't know, man. You can't just generalize the two together. That ruins comedy. That ruins everything. Like you can't go that broad. You know what I mean? You can't paint with that broad of a brush, because then all the funny that was in between those two lines is now gone. So if everyone in the world thought like that, then nothing would be funny anymore. You would have, you know, only G-rated humor, and then that's it. And that's not cool. You can't fucking do that. And dude, I don't know, man. I'm dumb. I didn't like plan out a rant ahead of time. I just wrote that down and was like, I want to talk about this, and I want to start, you know, I just want to, you know, kind of brainstorm and kind of see where the conversation goes. But I don't agree with that. And like I said, I fucking love K Cray. That shit, her WBE videos were amazing, and no hate on her. Like I said, I think that was a specific scenario she's tweeting about. But when you have a platform like that and you say those things, it leaves a lot open to interpretation, and a lot of people were like, "Oh, that's that. Yep, that's oh, yep." And that's not how it works, dude. Fucking and like I was saying, I don't really consider myself to be like an edgelord. Like I'm not like a shock jock, you know. I'm not here to piss you off and trigger fucking libtards and whatever. That's not like a thing that I do. But I do say some fucked up shit sometimes. But like I don't wake up in the morning and go, who can I piss off today? Who's the next victim? You know, it's not like that, you know? So I don't think that's the proper way to be looking at things like this. And I don't think that it was wise for someone with such a platform as she does to kind of talk about it like that. But then again, like I said, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, and I think that was a specific situation she's tweeting about. I just quote tweeted it on Twitter and put my opinion, and then she didn't really seem to agree with what the fuck I was saying. And a few people did kind of agree with my point, but obviously fucking she's got way more like, you know, viewers and followers and shit than I did, so I was pretty sure I was gonna get like ratioed or whatever the kids call it these days, you know, but I just didn't really get to have the discussion that I wanted to have, so this'll have to do. Hey, since I can't talk to her about it on Twitter, I'll talk to me. I know what I'm about, dude. Fuck. Let's get this echo chamber going, bro. Fuck it. And I got another master debater here for you. And it's about something. Listen, dude. It's gotten on my nerves a lot, and I don't know why. But when dudes call each other kings. Hey, you dropped this crown emoji. What the fuck are you doing? What are you the king of? Because you exist, you are now classified as royalty? What in the 4chan, like, how did that originate? You know what I mean? Who was like, you know what, this is going to be the new thing. So, and again, it's not like, I'm not like calling people out that say it. I just don't understand it, and I don't like it. It's like kind of fucking annoying that people do that, you know, like, because it's mostly people on the internet, and it's like a dude will be like, yes, I am also a man, and now we're both kings, and it's like, well, I don't know about that, dude. Not everybody can be a king. There's got to be some fucking peasants in there somewhere. I know all of JB Westside subscribers are referred to as peasants, so that's at least like 300 of them there, but like, if everyone else is a king, who the fuck's gonna do all the work? There's, you know, hedges to trim, rugs to hang up on the side of the wall and beat with a stick. There's plenty of work to be done around this here kingdom, you know? So not everybody can be a king. If everybody was a king, what the fuck are you the king of? What are you king of the incels all of a sudden? Can't say that on Twitch. What are you, fucking king of Reddit, bro? What do you get a bunch of upvotes and you're like, I'm feeling good about myself. Let's go talk to other dudes and say king. And I guess it kind of works both ways because they do fucking, I guess that's just the counterbalance because girls always say queen, you know, like yas, queen and all that shit. But it just feels weird when guys do it, and I don't like it. I don't think that that's a thing that people should do. So let me know your thoughts on both those things. Maybe I'm wrong on both counts, and I'm about to get flamed in the comment section. We'll fucking see. But I don't like either of them. I don't think you should say that, and I don't think that you should paint with that broad of a brush. I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm just a man with a new fucking ring light and a sad backpack in the fucking background that's talking poop and trying to do some things and some stuff. You know what I mean? So next on the agenda, and you know what? Yeah, we'll keep this one nice and easy because it's way too late for me to be recording this shit. But next we have ourselves a story time, and if you were wondering when this episode was gonna take a turn for the nitty gritty, boy oh boy is it time. So this is the story about this. I don't know if I want to call this story time or if I should refer to it as oversharing with Sheldon. Maybe I'll do both, but This is the first official oversharing with Sheldon that I'll get on the record here. So this is about the very first time I ever, as a pubescent teenager, I ever yanked my bacon. You know, it was the first time I ever cranked one out. It was the first time I ever made carpet babies. You know what I mean? So, in layman's terms, it's the first time I ever masturbated, right? And I think the first 3 ways were way more fun, but in case anyone was lost. So, I lived in a very small town in Burleson, Texas. I was probably 12, maybe 11, maybe 13, somewhere in there. And I I don't like. It's not like it's not like an anniversary. I don't have it like carved into a tree somewhere. You know, that'd be really fucking weird. But somewhere in that age range, I want to say I was about 12. But we lived in a farmhouse, and I've told stories about the farmhouse before. And what's weird about a farmhouse is every room leads to another room, except for the bathroom. So the whole house is in a circle, and there's at least an entry and an exit in every single room. Some of them there's 3, some of them there's 4. It just depends on where it is in the room. But it's just, I don't know why it's like that, but every room leads into another room. So before I'm old enough to yank it, you know, before I'm old enough to Weird Al Yankovic, I tell my dad that my brother keeps busting in on me when I'm taking a shit. And for those of you that know my brother or have heard me tell stories, he is and was a little piece of shit, so he would intentionally come in there and fuck with me while I was pooping. And Lord knows a man needs his pooping time. You know, I'm trying to sit in there like a king and poop on my throne, and I can't because some fucking peasants coming in here throwing action figures and fucking, you know, slinging silly putty or whatever kids do. I don't fucking know. But so I told my dad, and it's, you know, it's a really old house, so none of the doors have locks except for the front and back door. And I told him, like, can we put a lock on this fucking door? Like, this little asshole's in here. I'm trying to take a shit, and this little asshole comes in here, and he's like doing all this stuff. And my dad's like, "Oh, you want to lock on the bathroom, huh?" Mm-hmm. I bet you do. I guess you are about that age. You do want to lock on that bathroom, huh, you little sinner? Yeah. Okay, we'll get you to lock on the bathroom. Okay, I guess you are a growing boy. You kind of do need that lock on the bathroom. And it's like, I was like, what the fuck is he why is he talking like that? Why? My dad's a fucking, a straight up country dude. He never goes, yeah, all right. It just, he has never had that expression. But when I told him, he was like, yeah, you're gonna, because he was like, oh, my kid wants to fucking blow loads in the bathroom and he's being interrupted, you know? But I just was trying to take uninterrupted shits. Legitimately. And not 6 months after we get that sweet, sweet lock on that door, it hits me, dude. The fucking, the jerkin bug bites me, and all of a sudden, I just got raging little 12-year-old boners, and there's nothing you can do about it, because no one really tells you, like, no one ever sits you down and, like, opens a parchment, and it's like, the decree, I guess we're going back to the king thing, but, like, the decree is that once you have reached pubert age, you must stroke your little baby pee-pee until you make white, or whatever. I don't know. This is so gross, but there's not like there's not a class you take that's like jerking at 101. You kind of just have to hear what your friends say, and it's usually like older kids, like friends' older brothers or older cousins or whatever that you hear about it from. But I didn't really have anyone. We lived in a farmhouse, dude, so it was me and my brother and then cows. That was it. And no cow was like, here's the secret to jerking it. You know, there was no moo cow in the back giving me fucking puberty tips, you know? So I just remember hearing at school that you had to use lotion to do it. That's all I knew about jerking dick was that there was lotion involved. So a couple times I remember I had started just giving it some elbow grease, you know, just really going after it. And it kind of felt okay, but like, that was it. And I was like, is that what this is? You know, like nothing ever came out or anything. So I was always just like, I guess this is just something you do sometimes. Maybe like adults like this, like maybe their lives are so bland that this like is their favorite thing, you know? But one particular starry, smoky, windy night, none of those adjectives were actually true. It just feels right, you know, for the story. But one particular snowy winter night, one dazzling summer's eve, I finally, like, I don't know, it's like my instincts took over and I just went for it, went full blown, right? And the first time a dude makes thick, it's like 60% pleasure, 40% pain. It's weird. It's like, because nothing's ever come out of there before. There's fucking cobwebs in the pipes. You know what I mean? It's like turning on the faucet for the first time in a house you just bought. It's like, you know, where it's like, and then like, because it takes it a second for the pipes to fill up and then flow through, you know? You know what I mean? You know exactly what I fucking mean. That first, when you move into a house and you turn that faucet on for the first time, and then fucking faucet's like, finally comes out. That's exactly the noise it makes too. You're welcome. But so the first time, it definitely felt good, but it kind of fucking hurt. I was like, what the fuck? And then you look, and there's a mess all of a sudden. I was like, what the fuck? That hurt. There's stuff everywhere. What the fuck is this? So I'm in the bathroom with the door locked. It's like it's midnight. My brother and dad are asleep, and I'm freaking the fuck out. I'm like, do I put it back in? Like, what is this? Is this like, is the blood of my dick a different color? You know what I mean? Like, what do I, how, who, what? There's no answers for a kid. There's really not. So, I just remembered lotion. So, I'm like, that hurt my dick. Maybe that's what the lotion's for. So, after I came for the very first time, I open up and get my dad's fucking Lubriderm, and then post nut put lotion on my dick, and it's like, I guess this helps. I don't know. Is it like, is it dry or something? Like, are you supposed to moisturize after? So the very first time I ever jerked off, I did it dry, and then afterwards, because it kind of hurt, that 40% hurt, I was like, I guess this just helps. So I just fucking lathered it up and then just went to sleep with fucking, well, I think if I'm not mistaken, I cleaned up the bathroom and shit, but then I went to sleep with just lotion on my dick, like a fucking serial killer, you know what I mean? And it was fucking weird, because like, that should be a class they teach you in middle school or whatever, because like no one told me. So I went to sleep with a freshly eject pecker covered in fucking and lotion, and then had to realize like 6 months later, like, oh, the lotion during, oh no, I was like, I'm fucking stupid. And then I also realized, like, my dad's thought I've been here jerking off for like a year and a half. What the fuck? Like, my poor fucking dad is like, damn, he's been fucking getting after it in there. He's been beating it so hard he needs the door to be locked. Like, Jesus Christ, Shaden, what are you doing with your life? Go outside and play. Fuck. But that's it. That's my self-deflowering story, and that is my opinions on fucking who can say what words, and who can fucking who can refer to themselves as royalty, who can say what in comedy. This is just the whole episode of just stupid fucking opinions, and I guess that's just what this episode's gonna be, is fucking opinions, right? So, like, subscribe, do all that bullshit. Jesus Christ, I've never told this story to anyone before, I don't think. If I have, I was probably drunk and I have forgotten it. But, so enjoy that. Enjoy your very first official oversharing with Sheldon. And, yeah, guys, I'll see you guys next week. I'm going to try to do a banger of a vid next week. So I know this one's kind of been a little bit low energy. It's way later than I usually record this. And we don't have the green screen yet, but the lighting's better. I still have to work with the settings a little bit and see if I can fuck it around a little bit. But I think everything is moving towards being the direction of being better. And in 2021, I want this podcast to take off. So I'm going to work very hard on making it better. So, like I said, like, subscribe, do all that bullshit. If you guys have any guests you want on here, let me know. And, let me know the opinions about all the other dumb shit I said. And let me know if I'm fucking stupid and need to just shut up. So, bye forever.